Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Stretford, Paddock. I am Adam McKola. Manchester United have beaten Fulham thanks to Bruno Fernandes' late goal at Craven Cottage. And I am absolutely buzzing about the Manchester United result. It didn't feel like a win that we were going to get during the game. I was sat there. I was doomy. I was gloomy. I wasn't feeling good about Manchester United's chances. But we went and got the win. And that is very important. That's the most important thing today. A clean sheet, 3 points, winning the bag with an early kickoff. You hate seeing your team go into the early kickoff, get a bad result. It kind of sets you up for a bad weekend, doesn't it? When your team goes and does that. And Manchester United have been doing it pretty much throughout this season. But today, we got that win. And it was a massively important win as well. Before the game, I can't lie, I wasn't too happy with the midfield that we're putting out. Eriksen and McTominay, in my opinion, doesn't have enough legs, doesn't have enough creativity, doesn't have enough in it to be a midfield that I think can do well in the Premier League. But today, it got us off to the start that we thought we needed, as McTominay got an early goal, which was incorrectly, in my opinion, ruled out for offside. Now, we constantly see these decisions going against Manchester United. I can think of so many off the top of my head. The handball against Spurs that should have been given as a penalty. A goal disallowed against Brighton that was questionable. A penalty possibly against Arsenal. A disallowed goal against... And then you see this one. What was it? What did they describe it as? A subjective offside. When was the last time you've ever seen a linesman sent over to the screen to look at an offside? Now, Harry Maguire was marginally offside, questionably, because I'm not sure when that frame was taken. Has the ball already left his foot? If so, it's a little bit weird. Maguire's probably a bit further back at the point the ball was kicked. But he doesn't get involved in the play. He doesn't get involved at all. The ball's going to Garnacho regardless of Maguire and what Maguire is doing. Garnacho gets on the end of it, great cross across the box, and McTominay is on the back post to stick it in. How that goal was disallowed is beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me how that goal was disallowed. But it was. And you almost felt after that, with United's performance and the way things have been going over the last couple of weeks, that was it for us. We weren't going to get another opportunity. We weren't really going to score another chance. And it felt that way throughout the game. We didn't have many clear-cut opportunities. I think there was one when Martial came on. He kind of just bicycle kick / volleyed it. Was that probably the best chance we created in the box? And that's why I feel quite sorry for Rasmus Højlund. It's 8 Premier League games without a goal now. He's the top scorer in the Champions League for us. But in the Premier League, he's yet to score. And I don't think we're creating enough for him. When you look at the wingers we've got out there, Anthony, what is this guy? And if we're keeping Pellistri and Garnacho and all these guys on the bench for him, he doesn't create. He doesn't attack a fullback. He doesn't do much. Okay, off the ball, positionally, in defence, all right, maybe he's good at doing those things. But we've got Rasmus Højlund up there running about. And we haven't got the wingers that are trying to supply him. This season, the only one that's created opportunities for him has been Marcus Rashford, who's roundly criticised anyway, and he was unavailable through injury today. Garnacho, Anthony weren't creating enough for him. Pellistri comes on, and through his pressing, through his energy, and through his work ethic, he creates opportunities for the front line. And that's where our goal came from Bruno Fernandes. It was a fantastic finish by Bruno. He sent Palhinha and whoever else to the shop as he left them with a dummy and then bent it into the corner past Leno. Fantastic goal by Bruno Fernandes, and one that gave us 3 points that we really need. Now, everyone knows my opinion. If you follow me on Twitter, you watch me on here, you watch me on my own channel, I'm firmly behind Erik ten Hag, and I really want him to turn this around, and that result was a massive one for us today. We couldn't be losing 3 on the spin. In fact, we've won 4 out of our last 5 league games, which is a pretty decent run to be on after the start to the campaign we had. But the manager needs to get a grip of things, because when you look at the fixtures that we've got coming up, Copenhagen away, Luton, Everton away, Galatasaray away, Newcastle away, we've got some tricky games coming up, but also winnable games, Luton at home, for example. And if these aren't the games where you can try new things out, try and get a midfield that has that creativity, has that solidity. Because you got the likes of Amrabat. I know Casemiro was injured today and he's going to be out for a while. You got Amrabat, Maino, Hannibal. You've got Mason Mount. You got all these different players, which we could create a midfield out of. Yet we're going with the most basic, one-dimensional, a player that can't complete 90 minutes in Christian Eriksen, and a player that doesn't do much in midfield alongside him. So I do think we need to change that. And this performance, I don't think is much to write home about. But getting a clean sheet away from home, getting that victory away from home, our away fans were absolutely fantastic today. I'm absolutely delighted with that. But we have to keep things going. As we've said it many times. And the next drama is only around the corner when it comes to Manchester United. We've got Copenhagen next. We go there, we don't win. We're possibly looking like we're out of the Champions League. So, no, we haven't, sailed through those rough seas yet. There's still plenty more to come. But getting results are important. And that result for me was massively important. After we went on a game of winning 3 in a row with Brentford, Sheffield United and Copenhagen, and then those disappointing defeats back-to-back at home against City and Newcastle, we had to get a win there today, and we did just that. Bruno Fernandes with a fantastic goal for us. Probably give him our man of the match just for the fact that he scored, because I don't think there was really much else out there. I think the back line did okay, considering it was a makeshift back line with Evans and Maguire there. But yeah, not much to write home about, but absolutely delighted with the result and with the clean sheet. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, what did you make of that? What do we have to change going forward? In my opinion, we have to find a midfield that's a little bit stronger than this if we want to move forward and start creating things for the opportunity. Has Pellistri told us that he should be starting the next game? Let us know your thoughts in those comments below. Keep it like Stretford Paddock. Like, comment, share, subscribe. See you in a bit.